but I'm waiting for you. And girl, I waste my time and spend it on my wishes. Just wishing.
Hello and welcome to Cali Legends Media. Before I begin, I want to say thank you to all the subscribers, for all of you who hit them likes and those hype buttons. It's highly appreciated. It's a good way to support the channel without it costing anything. We're still trying for that 10,000 subscriber goal. Um, we're headed to the 9,000 subscriber count right now. So thank you for your support. Okay, so I thought I'd do a hood video involving my homeboy Tokyo, who just passed away the other day. But it also includes my homeboy Sleepy. Okay. And let me just put this out there. So the third person from the left, the one with the glasses on his forehead, that's Sleepy. Rest in peace. And he was one of the players in this story. And the third person from the left is Tokyo, the one that you see his face there, kind of like trying to type a close up. Yeah, that's Tokyo right there. Rest in peace. He just passed a couple of days ago. Anyway, so this story took place on the Metro link, okay? And that's what's showing behind me in the small picture. That's the Metro station behind me. Right behind me is where the incident took place that I'm going to speak about. Okay, so one day, Sleepy, Tokyo, and I, we were at the store that's a corner right across the street from where that sign is. It's called Mina's store or Mina's Market, but it's a little liquor store. So we're there having a few beers, just cutting it up. And this couple starts arguing as they're going up the ramp there to catch the bus, the Metro bus. And as they're waiting, the dude starts handling the girl real rough, pushing her around. There's a couple of lightweight slaps that she blocked, but he was basically trying to hit her. And this went on for a while, and it was kind of getting to all of us, but we're trying to mind our business, hoping that they worked out the differences and it all, they just chill out, basically. But they didn't. He ended up knocking her to the ground, and Sleepy took off. Okay. Like I said, Sleepy's the third one here from the left with the glasses on his forehead. He was a mechanic. He worked for a Toyota dealership, I believe. He worked for several dealerships. A Toyota, I believe, was the last one that he worked at. Anyways, he was in his mechanic uniform in this picture here. We're all kicking it right there on my block where I used to live, where I grew up. Anyway, so Sleepy takes off, man. And this girl's getting up and she's crying. She's all greñuda. Her hair's been knocked in different directions. And she's pissed off too. She's calling this guy every name in the book, right? So Tokyo gets up, and you got to remember, my homies, they're up there in age, and dude wasn't that old. That there in the middle there, let me just mention, that's my homeboy Lucho Güero, and yeah, he passed away about a year ago. Rest in peace. And the big dude right there, you guys know who that is. But anyway, so Tokyo follows suit with Sleepy, right? So next thing you know, Sleepy's arguing with the guy that slapping his girl around, telling him to kick back. And the girl basically is saying, nah, you know what? F this mother effer, man. You know, he hit me, he threw me to the ground, this, that, and that. And the guy's now is getting crazy with Sleepy. Mind your own effing business, man. You know, like, don't get involved, you know. And Sleepy goes, hey, look, you put another hand on her like that, I'm gonna have to do something because it ain't right, you know. She's a girl. Look at her. Look at the way you got her. And he put Sleepy with both hands, and Sleepy fires on him. Toko runs up alongside and starts firing on him. So the dude's on the ground, right? And the girl is telling him, kick his ass, kick his ass. And I'm only telling this story because they're no longer with us. I wouldn't tell it if they were around and if there was any way they were going to get some charges. Of course, I'm being a good boy, and I'm just you know, I'm just a spectator in all this melee, right? So the girl's like, yeah, kick his ass, kick his ass. But the dude's doing pretty good, you know. He gets knocked down like around 3 times. You know, they knock him on his back, knock him on his butt, on his pockets. Man, the dude just keeps jumping up and wanting more, wanting more. And the homeboys are having their way with them, you know. But I guess the guy's pride was hurt because it was done in front of his girlfriend, you know. And next thing you know, and I know you guys probably figured it out already, the girl turns around and says, all right, leave him alone. That's enough. Right? But, you know, the homeboys are pissed now. You know, he connected a few times. So now they're just trying to get their money. You know, they're getting paid now. And she starts crying, leave him alone, you assholes. And starts calling us names, you know. Next thing you know, she goes, I'm going to call the cops on you guys. Yeah, man, she started dialing her phone, man, to snatch her phone from her hand. And, you know, they grew wings, man, and just flew through the air. And she took off after it. I'm calling the cops. I'm going to testify. You're all going to jail. I'll put you all in prison. You know, you try to help people sometimes. And, you know, you think you're rescuing a damsel in distress, and it turns around and it bites you in the ass, you know. Anyways, Sleepy was like that, man. He had a big heart, and yeah, he couldn't stand by. He felt very strongly about it, like myself, you know. You could only let so much happen in front of you before you have to step in, you know. And of course, you know, one bean goes, the whole burrito goes. In this case, the whole taco went. We didn't have enough to make a burrito, but we made a nice little spicy taco for homeboy, you know. But yeah, we were the ones that ended up, you know, getting threatened with the police, and you know, the girl was all beat up. He must have connected a couple of times with those slaps. We thought she blocked them, but you know, she had blood in her nose, and inside her mouth you could see blood on her teeth, you know. But you know, what people do for money and what people do for dope, you know, they man, they sometimes just put up with a lot of crap that they don't need to put up with in a normal circumstances, you know. But yeah, we learned a lesson that day about helping people, you know, especially when it came to people's relationships, you know, and getting in the middle of that. There's always a danger with that, you know. Yeah, Tokyo was a good dude, man. He's an old dude like me, you know, but he would not let himself. If you wanted something, he'd serve you up. That was just Tokyo. I don't know him for balling up or for running or leaving anybody, but man, dude was solid. Had a solid, strong heart, man. I really appreciated Tokyo. He's gonna be greatly missed. That homeboy there, just like Sleepy is. Anyways, this is my video for today. I just thought I'd do a little hood story and include my homies. Keep their memory alive, and yeah, just let you know what type of person Tokyo was, man. He was down for whatever the home to do. I have another story that took place at a bar uh, with me, him, and a guy that ended up being. He didn't get a chance to molest anybody, but he sent pictures of himself to I believe it was a 12-year-old and tried to meet up with her or him, whatever it was, and then try to come back to the neighborhood and go into the bar and play pool. And that's to talk to me before he went in. So me in Tokyo greeted him, gave him a royal greeting. Anyways, that's for another day. But yeah, Tokyo was a good dude, man. A lot of people had a lot of love for him. Rest in peace, Tokes. Rest in peace, Sleepy. And rest in peace, Güero Lucho. All the other homies here, they're still with us. And yeah, still see them on a regular basis. One of them's in prison doing a chunk of years, but the rest are, we're still here, man. Anyways, thanks for watching the video, people. Stay safe, stay free, and God bless you and your family. Hope to see you on the next video. Thank you very much for watching.